August 1791, a Caribbean island erupts in flames. Enslaved people rise up, not to ask for better treatment, but to seize liberation by force. They face the French Empire, one of the world's most powerful militaries. They faced Napoleon Bonaparte himself, and they won. By 1804, Haiti became the world's first black republic, the only nation ever created by a successful slave revolt. This wasn't just Haiti's revolution, it was a thunderclap heard around the world. Its echoes are still reverberating today in every fight for freedom that refuses to compromise. This is the story of how one island's audacious victory became the blueprint for global black liberation. In the late 18th century, the idea of a successful slave revolt was considered impossible. Saint-Domingue, as Haiti was then called, was the world's wealthiest colony, built on the most brutal slave system ever created. Over 500,000 enslaved Africans were worked to death on plantations where the average life expectancy was just 7 years. The French maintained control of their sheer terror. Yet, on the night of August 21, 1791, enslaved leaders made a pact. They would rise up, they would fight, they would be free or die trying. What made the Haitian Revolution so radical was its demand, total, unconditional freedom for all. Not gradual change, not better treatment, freedom for all or freedom for none. When Toussaint Louverture, the revolution's brilliant leader, was offered a deal to free only the leaders, he refused. When Napoleon sent 40,000 troops to reimpose slavery, Louverture and his successor Jean-Jacques Dessalines fought them to a standstill. On January 1, 1804, Dessalines declared Haiti's independence. The new constitution was revolutionary. Any enslaved person who set foot on Haitian soil was automatically free. The impossible had become real. Understand what this meant. Formerly enslaved people had defeated 3 European empires and created a functioning, sovereign nation. They established courts, schools, a military, and diplomatic relations. They proved that black self-determination was not just possible, but successful. Haiti became a beacon, welcoming black refugees from across the Americas. The Republic even supported other liberation movements, like Simon Bolivar's campaigns in South America, on one condition: any territory he liberated had to abolish slavery. The world's response was punishment. Rather than celebrate this victory for freedom, colonial powers worked to crush Haiti. France demanded crippling reparations for its lost property, the very people who had freed themselves. This debt hobbled Haiti's economy for over a century. The United States, whose own founders wrote of equality while enslaving people, refused to even recognize Haiti for 60 years, terrified its example would inspire American slaves. But Haiti survived anyway. News of Haiti's victory spread like wildfire through enslaved communities. In 1811, the largest slave revolt in U.S. history, led by Charles Dessalines in Louisiana, explicitly invoked Haiti. In 1831, Nat Turner's rebellion in Virginia drew similar inspiration. Abolitionists like Frederick Douglass repeatedly pointed to Haiti as proof that black people deserved freedom and were capable of self-governance. But Haiti also created a new political identity. Its 1805 constitution defined all citizens, regardless of skin tone, as black. This was a radical act of solidarity, defining blackness as a shared fight against oppression. It was the seed of Pan-Africanism from 1804 to today. Every major black liberation movement has referenced Haiti. Why? Because Haiti answered the fundamental question: can black people successfully resist white supremacy and build their own societies? Haiti's answer was a definitive, victorious yes. Marcus Garvey drew inspiration from Haiti for his Back to Africa movement. W.E.B. Du Bois called Haiti a bright, shining beacon. During the Civil Rights era, Malcolm X pointed to Haiti as proof that black people could win their freedom by any means necessary. And when African nations began gaining their independence in the 20th century, Haiti was their historical precedent. This legacy is alive today. When the Black Lives Matter movement demanded a fundamental restructuring of power, not just minor reforms, that was the spirit of Haiti. The refusal to compromise, the insistence on radical change, these are all echoes of 1791. Contemporary movements for reparations point to the injustice of Haiti being forced to pay its former enslavers. Haiti's revolution taught lessons that remain urgent. Freedom is not granted, it must be taken. Oppressors do not give up power willingly, and Black self-determination is not just possible, it's necessary. Haiti today faces enormous challenges, but these are not a sign of the revolution's failure. They are the direct result of 2 centuries of external punishment for daring to be free. The revolution's success is measured by the fact that a nation of formerly enslaved people exists, sovereign and free, despite the world's best efforts to destroy it. And it's measured by the strength that every subsequent liberation movement has drawn from its example. The Haitian Revolution asks you a question. What are you willing to compromise on? When you face injustice, do you ask for small improvements, or do you demand fundamental change? Haiti teaches that there are moments when compromise is surrender. If you are part of the African diaspora, Haiti is your history. If you fight any system of oppression, Haiti is your pristine proof that the impossible is merely difficult. If they could defeat empires with muskets and machetes, what can you do with the tools available today? The revolution continues. The only question is whether you'll join it. If this story inspires you, share it with someone who needs to understand that liberation is always possible. Thanks for watching.